So, hello the world. I hope you're doing great. So, welcome to the Empire Legacy, and which really has got a great impact and a positive role to play on our economy and education. Just because we are here for providing you with different kind of services, such as in trainings, we can teach you in English, histories, HR, and procurement. So without any further delay, before keeping the ball rolling, my name is Momo, and our pleasure is mine to have you watching us as our TV watcher. So, Mr. Fils, what are we going to do today?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Momo. Thank you so much. So, salut à tous et bienvenue à Empire Legacy. Aujourd'hui, nous avons trois activités. La première activité, c'est l'interprétation, ça sera basé sur le français et l'anglais. La deuxième activité, ça sera le sharing. En anglais et en français, c'est le partage. Il y a un frère qui va partager quelque chose aujourd'hui. Et la troisième activité, ça sera basé sur le débat. On va débattre, on va discuter de quelque chose de très important aujourd'hui. Mais ça sera seulement en anglais. I'm sorry for that. So it is what it is. Donc, sans plus tarder, je vais remettre la parole à M. Momo, parce que c'est lui qui va nous drive today.
Okay, without any further delay, here we are about to keep the ball rolling or to break the ice. So you, my special guest, are called to get yourself introduced so that our chief watcher, our fan, might know who you and what are you. Mr. Can you please introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah, my name is Mr. MX, and I'm a teacher and also an engineer. So I'm really glad and happy to be among all English speakers here. Thank you.
The next, please.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Michael, and a lot of people call me God is Lost. And also, I'm also known as Harvey Specter. I'm a teacher, I'm an interpreter. I do a lot
You're
of
dealing
things.
with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I do a lot of I
Yeah.
deal with a lot of stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So the next, please.
Thank you very much. My full name is Rich Aubry Desiré, but my friends call me by Agrega. Agrega is my nickname. I'm a student at Mariam Wabi University. That's all.
Cool. The next, please.
Thank you for the floor given. I'm named Brain or without Brain.
Yeah.
I'm an English teacher. I'm a street dancer, or I draw. I do drawings, and that's over.
Okay. Miss, please.
Hello everybody.
Hello.
Me, I am Lorraine Jota, a student in the Faculty of Economic Sciences and a member of Empire Legacy.
Cool.
Okay, thank you for the floor, Miss Amuno.
Yeah.
My name is Jonathan. I'm a student in computer science.
Mhm.
That's all.
Okay. Here we getting about to start with the first activity in which is interpreting. So for that, I'm gonna give the world the speech to Mr. Fils to introduce this activity.
Ok, merci beaucoup, M. Momo. Donc là, on va aller à la côté de la régie pour la rubrique interprétation. On va passer à l'interprétation.
Okay, here we go. Who's going to interpret first?
Ok, je veux poser la question à M. Emex et M. Michael va interpréter. Ok, bon, la question, ça concerne l'examen. Ok, actuellement, on est dans une période d'examen. Pensez-vous que par rapport à ce qui se passe actuellement, pensez-vous que les élèves sont prêts vraiment à bien passer les examens? Michael va interpréter la question à Emex.
Okay, we know that exams are about to be, a lot of pupils, they're about to deal with exam. So do you think that with this period of time, they can are they ready to
pass an
to
exam.
pass the exam?
So thank you first of all for the question.
Ok, merci beaucoup pour votre question.
So I think they are ready for the exam
Je pense bien qu'ils sont prêts pour les examens.
because they get prepared the exam during almost 6 months before, 6 or 4 months before the lockdown.
Je pense qu'ils sont prêts parce qu'ils ont eu à se préparer pendant au moins 6 mois avant le confinement.
And I think also they gave them some purpose lessons during when they were at home, and I think they read a lot, so they are really prepared for the exam.
Quand ils étaient à la maison confinés, on leur avait donné des fascicules et autres pour leur permettre de se préparer. Je pense très bien qu'ils sont prêts.
Yeah, it's like all the times, you know, there are people really who are really, who are ready to face the exam, and some who are scaring. So it depends, but I think the government has done almost their job,
Okay.
and I think is now their jury to read well and to pass the exam very well.
Vous savez que ça a toujours été comme ça. Quand il s'agit d'examens, certaines personnes lisent beaucoup. Certaines personnes c'est-à-dire qu'ils sont prêts. Et il y a d'autres personnes ne lisent pas, elles ne sont pas prêtes. Donc, je pense que le gouvernement a vraiment fait son travail. Ils ont partagé des fascicules à plusieurs écoles, et je pense très bien que les enfants vont pouvoir, ils vont passer leurs examens dans les meilleures conditions.
Yeah, I think
Okay, here we go with my very first question because I'm still wondering. So, tell me, as the lockdown got the positive impact on our candidate for this year, the positive impact, the lockdown.
so. Not really. So I think it was a little bit kind of break for them
Yeah.
to have time to read their lessons, because
Mhm.
there are students who do not really read their lessons. So
Okay.
during the lockdown, they got time to go back to the first lesson to read and
Right.
to be more prepared for the exam. But it was a kind of, a time that were given to them to get really prepared for the exam. I think for me.
Et je pense que le confinement a quand même un certain impact, un impact positif, parce que cela a permis à beaucoup d'élèves de repartir dans les premières leçons qu'ils ont eu à faire. Et ceux qui ont pris le temps à lire, ce sont ceux-là, je pense, qui vont bien passer l'examen. Donc je pense très bien que le confinement a un impact positif.
Okay, that was really great. I appreciate work. It's not a piece of cake, and thank you. Here we go with our second activity, in which is sharing. For that, I'm first of all going to give the word to Mr. Fils so that he may introduce the activity in French and how to give the speech to Mr. Jonathan, in which is a code to present this activity, sharing. Here we
Ok,
go.
donc là, on va aller pour la deuxième activité, qui est le partage. Donc pour cela, on est obligé de repartir à côté de la régie pour une rubrique de sharing ou bien une rubrique de partage. On repart.
Okay, first of all, here's the question. Here's the question. Mr. Jonathan, you work on the scene. And what do you have to bring us a news here
Ok,
as far as regarding the sharing experience?
ok, monsieur Jonathan, vous allez partager quelque chose aujourd'hui. Maintenant, la chose que vous allez partager, c'est quoi?
Ah, d'accord, ok, merci. En fait, aujourd'hui, ce que j'ai cuisiné pour vous, c'est la différence entre deux expressions de la possession.
Ok.
Il y a have et have got,
Mhm.
qui sont des expressions qui permettent d'exprimer la possession.
Ok.
Ils ont des points communs et des divergences. Ok. Le premier point commun, c'est simplement le fait qu'on puisse les utiliser pour pouvoir exprimer la possession. Maintenant, je peux vous donner un exemple. Hein.
Mhm.
Je peux dire I have a car,
Mhm.
qui se traduit par j'ai une voiture. Ou je peux également dire I have got a car.
Mhm.
Les deux expressions, les deux phrases signifient exactement la même chose. Sauf qu'il y a quelques divergences entre les deux. On ne peut pas toujours les employer et faire appel à d'autres mots de la même façon avec ces deux expressions. Par exemple, l'expression have got n'admet pas l'auxiliaire do. Je ne peux pas dire do you have got, c'est une erreur.
Mhm.
Ok. Mais par contre, l'expression have accepte très bien cet auxiliaire. Il se conjugue très bien avec celui-là. Je peux dire do you have. Ce n'est pas une erreur. Et il y a également l'expression have tout court qui n'admet pas la forme contractée. La forme contractée, c'est en fait le diminutif d'un mot. Je peux me permettre de dire I have tout en écrivant simplement je, I, donc apostrophe VE. C'est une erreur, je ne dois pas le dire. Mais sauf que, par contre, have got a très bien une forme contractée. D'accord. Et puis également, enfin, il y a les expressions de l'habitude, genre les mots qui nous permettent de... Les expressions de la fréquence, les mots qui nous permettent de signaler qu'une activité est faite plusieurs fois. Je peux dire I often have a book. Ça passe. Mais par contre, l'expression have got ne passe pas avec les expressions de l'habitude. Je ne peux pas dire I often have got a book. C'est une erreur. Ouais, voici ce que j'avais préparé pour vous.
Ok, j'ai une petite question pour toi.
Oui.
Ok, tu peux nous donner l'orthographe de got and have?
Have got, c'est d'abord c'est le verbe avoir qui est d'abord lexical, un verbe et qui est aussi auxiliaire. H-A-V-E. Et puis il y a have got qui s'écrit H-A-V-E. Et puis got, c'est en deux mots. Hein. Have et got. Got qui s'écrit G-O-T.
Ok, merci beaucoup, Monsieur Jonathan. Merci beaucoup.
Okay, here we go with our I think the very last activity in which is debate. So for that, I'm gonna give the speech back to Mr. Fee so that he may introduce this activity in French, and then I will tell you what is it about. Let's go.
Ok, là maintenant, on va faire le débat. On est dans la troisième activité qui est le débat. Donc, on va manger quelque chose aujourd'hui, mais je ne sais pas si c'est quoi. Nos amis nous ont préparé quelque chose. Donc, on va passer au débat. On va d'abord à la côté de la régie pour la rubrique débat. Et puis, on revient après.
Here we go with how activity in which is debate. I often heard from people around say that we born intelligent. But other ones say that we become intelligent in society. But here's the question before keeping the ball rolling, before breaking the ice. What is intelligence? I mean, what is intelligence first before going in our today topic? Can I give the word? What is intelligence?
And first thing and foremost, and what we just call by intelligence is first the ability or the fact of understanding truth or things or the ability or to get skills or to obtain it. This what we call by intelligence.
Okay, Mr. Laurent, don't you have some?
Yes, I have something to say. For me, the word intelligence means it's like the faculty of understanding things, of learning things rapidly. It's what I
Okay,
can say about
seems
it.
like Mr. Gregor might have something to say
Yes,
too.
of course, intelligence may be defined as the ability
Yeah.
to use your brain in order to make something in certain domain. It depends on domain. There are people who are intelligent in a given domain, but when you bring them in a certain domain, they cannot use their abilities. It means that intelligence depends on abilities.
So what about you, Mr. Mike?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be short. I'm just gonna say that intelligence is the capacity to learn and comprehend.
Okay, there we go with a fight. Now we're about to fight. We need some pros and the cons. If ever you want to take part in this activity, don't you ever forget to contact us on our phone number. So for that, here is the topic. As I told you very earlier, are we born intelligent or we become born intelligent? Mr. Amex.
So for me, I think we become intelligent.
Really?
Yeah, yes, we become intelligent because when I was born, I was not really understanding the world. You see, I was
Okay.
not even make the difference between things. So it's step by step. So by growing up, I started to learn, through people, thanks to school, home education, street education, and school education. So all those skills come out and help me to develop my intelligence. So I became intelligent while growing up. It's
Okay.
not when I was young. As I was born directly, I'm intelligent. So I
Just,
don't.
just
I don't
like a
believe.
genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe.
Okay, the other hand, who between, I mean, in your midst, don't you have something to say?
Yes, I have something to say because when Mr. Max was speaking,
Yeah.
you say that when you were born, you were not intelligent,
Mhm.
but you developed that capacity.
Yeah.
But how can you develop something that you don't have? That's the question.
Question mark.
Okay.
Question mark.
For me, I think that we are born intelligent because it's the capacity that we came on earth with it. Okay? Because for me, I think that intelligence is like that things which are making the difference between us and animals,
Yeah.
human and animals.
Yeah.
For me, I think that animals have instinct, but human beings have intelligence. So it's like the capacity. You cannot develop something that you don't have. That's the problem. It's what I can say for the time.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
here we go with Mr. Michael.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, MC. So I heard what you were saying, but I was like, what the hell you were saying? Because today, if you, for example, if you give birth today, you take your baby, you put your baby in the forest for like 15 years, okay? How your baby gonna be? Your baby's not gonna be intelligent.
Yeah.
So we become intelligent. How can you say that you cannot develop something that you can have, that you don't have? You know, we become intelligent. Today, if our parents didn't send us to school, we couldn't be we wouldn't be
Yeah.
like we today.
Yeah.
So when you said that we don't become intelligent, I'm so surprised and shocked to hear that. Sorry.
So surprised.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
so do I-
Let me
Wait,
finish
something
it.
clear
Let
for
it
you.
Let me
finish.
finish
Let
it.
it finish.
Let me finish it.
Let it finish.
You know, today, I remember when I was in school, I had a friend who couldn't even read, couldn't even understand what the teacher was saying.
Yeah.
But the guy, he was called idiot. And he was really idiot because he was not intelligent. You
Yeah.
see? That's it.
Okay, here's the question.
So was he born intelligent? The guy who was not who
Of course,
couldn't
of
read.
course.
Here's the question.
Yeah, come
Here's the
on.
question before giving you the world. Don't you ever? Haven't you ever watched a movie about George of the Jungle?
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
So, can you just in 30 minutes, 30 seconds, excuse me,
Yeah.
tell us, this story, how was it? Was it born intelligent or it grew up into the jungle without without acquiring an intelligence skills?
And George in the jungle or in the forest, he was born intelligent. Cause when you just get a baby, and you put it, for living with animals, this might really be developing faculty or some abilities, to be like them or to act like them, and that's what
To,
George
to
did,
act like who?
like animals,
Okay.
and that's what George have done. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, and he
You're right.
learned to live like animal, and he even
Sorry.
learned
That's right.
to speak
Sorry.
like animal.
Yes.
He did all like animal, and
I'm
he
sorry.
even was, wearing like lions or like monkeys.
Sorry.
He
Okay.
was even
Sorry.
climbing
Here we
trees
go
like
with Mr.
animal, man.
Jonathan. First of all, I want you to tell us,
Yeah.
to retell us,
Yeah.
what is the intelligence or the intelligence?
So
What
to,
is it?
To me, I think intelligence is the potential that you have within you.
Okay.
Okay, your capacity to learn something. I'm going to take the example about the question that you asked about Mr. George. The only factor of being able to learn the way animals live, that means that he's smart.
Yes.
Okay? Yes,
Of
he's
course.
smart.
Oh, man.
Because that person,
Yeah.
if you take the same person and you teach him the way to behave as people, he will do it. That one, he has got within him the capacity to learn how to behave in society. Without, because the life prevent him the possibility to see how people live. That's why he was unable to do it. You understand? And I want to give some synonym for you. Intelligence is for me the potential. Because if today I want to teach you things, I know so many people who learn things without really understanding. You understand? some people say that mathematics is too much difficult for me, okay? That's why they are intelligent, but the capacity for them to learn mathematics is so down. That's why they have to choose other things, okay? You understand? Other things in order to express their intelligence. Is this clear for you? I can
Not
repeat
clear.
for you. If it's not
I've
clear,
got a
I can
question.
repeat for you.
You're not making it
I can
clear.
repeat. I can repeat it for you. I told you that intelligence is the potential that you have inside yourself, and in order to express that potential, you have to learn something. Okay, but sometimes our potential could be higher or down.
Okay, thank you. Very good,
Okay.
Mr. MX.
I'm really
Let you
sorry.
have something.
I'm really sorry to hear that from my guy because
Yeah?
he said you are intelligent and you don't have a certain capacity to learn something. Because
Yeah.
I think the one is intelligent is the one who is able to learn things. You see, come back to what you say about the Django, George, and so forth. So the boy who was born in the jungle. So he get a kind of education from animals. It means animals taught him how to live, how to survive in the jungle, right? So it means he learned from animals. So he got this ability, what you call by intelligence, through animals.
Okay.
It means we become intelligent, but we
No.
don't
No.
born. Yeah, we are not born intelligent.
Mr. Gregor, don't you have something to
Thank
say?
you so much, sir, for the opportunity given. I wanna just emphasize on something about the difference between intelligence and instinct. My sister has talked about animals.
Can you please look at the camera while
Yes,
speaking, please?
My sister has
Okay.
talked about instinct, but you must know there is a big and a huge difference between intelligence and instinct. Human beings have intelligence, but
Okay.
animals have instinct. So, what is the difference? The difference is the following: a human can learn.
Mhm.
Today, your level can be down in mathematics,
Okay.
but after learning, you are going to up your level.
Exactly.
But it's not the same thing with the animal. The animal only acts by instinct. That instinct prompts it to do something, to hunt, to chase, and so forth. So, talking about the guy who was living in
George.
the forest and so forth, I don't know if it's a myth or a true story, but we must know that if we try to put a human being among animals, because a human have some potentials, it's not intelligence,
Yeah.
has some innate potentials that are going to help him to learn properly and fastly. It means that we are not born intelligent, but we become. To be intelligent, you must learn.
Yeah.
We did it some years ago when we
Yeah.
were young. We learned mathematics, reason why we are today what we are. We
Exactly.
learned physics.
I'm so
We
sorry,
learned
MC.
a lot of things.
I'm sorry. I want
We
to
must
explain something
learn
for you. I'm
to
sorry,
become
MC.
intelligent.
Let him finish.
So
Don't hang it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you too much.
Okay.
It's very important for us, we are intelligent people, to know that to become someone, we must learn. Learning is the first step to become intelligent.
Okay, I want to come back to your
Yeah,
saying.
so
I want to
yeah.
come back to your saying before going in.
Yeah.
You know, I heard you saying that animals has got an instinct.
That's
Yeah.
Okay, they were predicted to instinctively live in the surrounding,
Yeah.
in the society. Not in the society, because when we talk about society, we see human.
Human.
Yeah.
Okay,
In the forest.
Yeah.
to live in the forest.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about human? Do we have this instinct, or we have the intelligence?
come on,
We
come on.
acquire the intelligence.
Come on.
So you made the difference between intelligence and instinct. I'm going to do to make another difference for you.
Yeah.
There's also a difference between intelligence and education.
In education.
Yes.
What you said is the fact of learn something is education.
It's education.
Okay, I have got the potential within you. I'm going to take your example because you talk about the difference between intelligence and instinct.
Yes.
You have inside within you the potential of learning things.
Yes.
But the fact of learning that things is what we call by education. Okay? Before speaking English, you are smart. But the fact of speaking English, maybe it's the way for you to express that your capacity, your potential. This is what I call by intelligence. You understand? When you talk about the guy who learned who are living in the forest,
I just-
Yeah.
okay, what does it mean? Within him, there is the capacity to learn things, the potential intelligence. But what he's going to learn, it's not up to him. Okay? If I want today to learn maybe mathematics or English or biology, this is education. But the potential that I have inside myself, this is what you call by intelligence.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Feast, I want you to say something about it.
Ok, je vais juste faire une résumé par rapport à ce que vous avez dit. On est en train de débattre sur l'intelligence. Et la question est de savoir si on est intelligent ou bien on devient intelligent. Donc chacun ou chacune est en train de donner son avis. Vous aussi à la maison, si vous avez quelque chose à partager, vous pouvez nous écrire par ce numéro-là que vous voyez en bas de votre compte. Donc le débat est en anglais, seulement en anglais.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Feast.
Yeah.
Mrs. Lorraine.
Okay, I totally disagree what both of them said because you know it's like you are not understanding the topic.
Really?
And it's clear.
They hot on the line.
man.
Are we born
They out of the line.
intelligent
Incredible.
or we become intelligent? For me, simply because reasons that you are giving, that you give, you are just testifying, you are just joining our
Point of view. Yeah.
our
A
point of
position.
view.
Yes.
No.
Because you know you say that we must learn in order to become intelligent. But how can you? What is the things that it is helping you to learn
learn.
new things? It's that
teach learning.
capacity
So,
that you
Mr.
have.
Michael, I'm coming back to you.
Let me speak. Let me finish with my idea.
Okay.
What is because in the definition of the word intelligent, you say that it is the capacity or the potential.
You
but
said-
how can you? He said the same
He
thing.
said
He said the same thing.
He said
He
so
made the
too.
difference between
How can
intelligence
you
and
be
instinct.
able to
I mean,
learn
you're doing
new
us, man.
things
Without
if
thinking.
you are not intelligent? That's the problem. You know, you are like you don't know what you are talking about. Maybe
Really?
it's the same.
They're
it's what I
mumbling.
can
So
say.
it's me, the mumbling.
so, okay.
Mr. Michael, can you just
Thank you.
tell
So,
some?
let me take the right position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you were in the wrong position. I can see.
Yeah.
There we go.
How do we, first question,
Okay.
how do we recognize that somebody is intelligent? How?
Okay, can I
No,
answer?
no, 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 no.
No,
Let-
you
let-
will
let-
come
let-
with
let
that.
him
You will-
finish.
Okay,
you
no
will-
problem.
Wait.
We recognize somebody who's intelligent just because of what is learning. I remember Albert Einstein, when he was young, he couldn't speak properly,
Yeah.
and people were calling him, you know, stupid boy.
They
He wasn't
didn't know.
intelligent.
They didn't know.
They said he wasn't
They didn't know.
intelligent.
It
But
was
Okay.
only when the guy
Big-headed.
started learning, then he became intelligent. How can you explain that?
explaining this phenomenon.
You today, if you give
Okay.
birth,
It's
just
phenomenal.
take your baby. If you don't, okay, you give birth today, you don't give any kind of education to your child, and you think he's gonna be intelligent?
No.
He's not gonna be
He's
intelligent.
already intelligent.
Right.
To be intelligent, you have to learn.
Thank you,
You have
Brent.
to learn.
Let me just
No
get
problem.
say,
Thank you,
explain
Brent.
what you just said. Albert Einstein was born intelligent.
So what happened?
Because why? When you just said, when he was, he was growing, and people used to call him stupid.
Yeah.
He had this intelligence within him, and he just developed it after. And after, people just say this man is a genius.
Here's the question. How do you do to develop your education or your intelligence?
Yeah.
How do you
by
do?
getting in touch with others and with your surrounding.
Do you get in touch with animals to become a human? A human?
No.
No.
What
Okay, listen.
what
I just
define a
get
human
tired.
being?
Okay,
break it down.
listen. Because of time, okay, you're going to have last word, but last
Okay,
word,
no problem.
it's going only be a word. Okay, don't say
word.
anything. Yes, just say a word. Okay, say anything. Just say a word. Okay, we're going to start with Michael.
For me, we become intelligent.
Okay,
If you
okay.
don't read,
That's all.
Okay,
people
thank
who are
you.
intelligent.
Thank you so much.
Always-
Yeah, Agruga.
Okay, there is a difference between intelligence and potential.
Okay, thank you so
Okay.
much. We have MX.
What?
We become intelligent, man. That's all.
And all about me, I totally agree that God created us with this ability to be brainy. So for me to be clear and simple, we are born intelligent.
Okay.
Okay, for me, I came
The very
along
last.
with that ability.
Okay.
Jonathan?
Intelligence is the potential. Thank you.
Ok, on va clôturer avec Momo. Il va nous expliquer un petit mot sur l'Empire.
Thank you.
la clôture.
Thank you for having chosen this program as your favorite broadcast show ever created before in Congo Brazzaville. So if ever you would like to contact us, don't you dare to do it. Don't you hesitate. We are constituted of a group. Has a group of translators, histories, and so forth. We can teach you English. We can teach you procurement. We can teach you human resources. So if ever you would like to be contactors, to be in touch with us, don't you ever forget colors through this number. So thank you for watching this program. We're done. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.